I'll have you.
Being attacked by all those squirrels looks scary. Fortunately, they aren't real. Or are they? Join us on our latest Cinephile episode to find out, and be sure to visit our FUNDAY website for more.
Do today learn. Today is Tuesday.
Commercial.
Traveler 是旅行者。
I have to wait for Clee.
So he or she is at the Columbia Towers Hotel gift store. 所以他在这个饭店的礼品店，然后他要买东西。Okay, so let's take this chance and listen to the.
学习让生活充满乐趣。FUNDAY 英语。
What's up, movie fans? I'm Wade, your Cinephile host. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a 2005 musical fantasy film starring Johnny Depp and Freddie Highmore. The story follows Charlie as he wins a contest along with 4 other children and is led by Willy Wonka himself on a tour of his mysterious chocolate factory.
Charlie Bucket is a kind and loving boy who lives in poverty with his family near the Wonka factory. Charlie's grandpa Joe tells him the story of Willy Wonka and his chocolate factory, which has long been closed to the public due to problems concerning industrial espionage, which also caused all the employees, including Charlie's grandpa Joe, to lose their jobs. The only thing that comes in and out of the factory these days are the candy that's already packaged and addressed. Charlie interrupts and brings up a good question.
But then, who's running the machines?
Nobody knows, Charlie.
It certainly is a mystery.
Hasn't someone asked Mr. Wonka?
Nobody sees him anymore. He never comes out.
Grandpa Joe expresses that he would give anything in the world just to go in one more time to see what's become of that amazing factory. The next day, Wonka announces a contest in which golden tickets have been placed in 5 random Wonka bars worldwide, and the winner will receive a full tour of the factory, while one will receive an additional prize at the end of the tour. Immediately, Wonka's sales subsequently skyrocket all around the world. Soon, the first 2 tickets are found. The first by the gluttonous Augustus Gloop, and the second by the spoiled Veruca Salt. Charlie's parents surprised him with an early birthday present, a Wonka bar.
Altogether, we're 381 years old. We don't wait.
Three. The suspense builds as Charlie unwraps the candy bar, but no ticket. Though disappointed, Charlie still decides to share it with everyone. The next day, the 3rd ticket is found by the arrogant Violet Baroga, and soon the 4th by ill-tempered Mike TV. Grandpa Joe had secretly kept a stash of cash. He gives it to Charlie to buy another Wonka bar at a chance for that final ticket. They open it together, but again, no ticket. After overhearing that the final ticket was found in Russia, Charlie finds a banknote and purchases a 3rd Wonka bar. The Russian ticket is revealed to be a forgery, just as Charlie unwraps the bar and finds...
It's a golden ticket. You found Wonka's last golden ticket. In my shop too.
Listen, I'll buy it from you. I'll give you $50 and a new bicycle.
Are you crazy? I'd give him $500 for that ticket. You want to sell me your ticket for $500, young man?
That's enough of that. Leave the kid alone. Listen, don't let anyone have it. Take it straight home. You understand?
Thank you.
At home, Charlie initially wants to trade the ticket for money for his family's betterment. But after a pep talk from Grandpa George, he decides to keep it and bring Grandpa Joe to accompany him on the tour. Charlie and the other ticket holders are greeted outside the factory by Wonka. After a slightly awkward first encounter, they are then led into the facility.
Is it just me, or does Wonka seem a few quarters short of a buck?
I'm sorry, I don't speak American.
Would you like some chocolate? Sure. Then you should have bought some.
Let's be friends.
they enter the very first room and see a giant chocolate waterfall. Wonka tells them everything they see in this space is edible. So they begin eating all kinds of candy until they come across little people called the Oompa Loompas. Wonka explains that he found them in the jungle and later hired them on to work for him. While explaining, Augustus falls into the chocolate river and is sucked up by the machine. The Oompa Loompas sing a song and he is taken away with his mother following him close behind.
Mr. Wonka?
Huh?
Why would Augustus's name already be in the Oompa Loompa song? Unless
Improvisation is a parlor trick. Anyone can do it. You, little girl, say something. Anything.
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum is really gross. Chewing gum I hate the most. See? Exactly the same.
The group continues the tour. They board a boat and float through the chocolate river that eventually drops them off at the inventing room. There, Violet tries the 3-course dinner gum, but Wonka warns that they haven't figured out all the details yet. But Violet kept chewing, and soon she begins to turn purple and swell up like a blueberry. Once again, the Oompa Loompas show up, sing a song, and together with her mom, they push her away. The group continues, and Charlie raises a question.
Why did you decide to let people in?
Well, so they could see the factory, of course.
But why now? And why only 5? What's the special prize and who gets it?
The best kind of prize is a surprise.
Will Violet always be a blueberry?
No, maybe. I don't know. But that's what you get from chewing gum all day. It's just disgusting.
They arrive at the nut sorting room, where all the nuts are sorted by real-life squirrels. Barushka immediately demands that she wants one of the squirrels, but Wonka says they're not for sale. She then proceeds to walk over to pick one herself, but the squirrels retaliate, and they all attack her. They judge her a bad nut and throw her down the garbage chute. As her father makes his way down to save her, the Oompa Loompas sing their song, and eventually he's pushed in as well by a squirrel. The group continues, taking the glass elevator. They see all kinds of rooms, including a firework display.
Why is everything here completely pointless? Candy doesn't have to have a point. That's why it's candy. It's stupid.
Candy is a waste of time. No son of mine is going to be a chocolatier.
Then I'll run away.
Wonka flashes back to his childhood when he ran away from home, and when he returned, both his father and their house were gone. Back to the present, Mike picks the television room to visit. There, Wonka shows them how he plans to teleport chocolate to TVs around the world. Mike decides to teleport himself and shrinks to a little person while the Oompa Loompas sing their song. He's eventually picked up by his dad and taken to get stretched out, with Charlie and Grandpa Joe being the only ones left. Realizing this, Wonka congratulates Charlie.
Oh, my dear boy, that means you've won. Oh, I do congratulate you, I really do. I'm absolutely delighted. I had a hunch, you know, right from the beginning. Well done. Now, we mustn't dilly or dally, because we have an enormous number of things to do before the day's out. But luckily for us, we have the great glass elevator to speed things along.
They enter the elevator and Wonka presses up and out, which shoots them up through the chimney. From above, they see the 4 eliminated children leave the factory with an exaggerated characteristic or deformity related to their elimination, while Charlie learns that Wonka, now approaching retirement, intends to find a worthy heir. Since Charlie was the least ill-behaved of the 5, Wonka invites Charlie to come live and work with him in the factory, provided that he leaves his family behind. Charlie declines, as his family is the most important thing to him in his life. Wonka is surprised, but leaves. Over time, as Charlie and his family's life improve, Wonka becomes despondent, causing his company and the sales to decline. But he eventually returns to find Charlie.
You know, they're always telling you what to do, what not to do, and it's not conducive to a creative atmosphere.
Usually they're just trying to protect you because they love you.
Charlie offers to go with him. During the reunion, Charlie notices newspaper clippings of Wonka's success, which his father collected, while Wonka realizes the value of family as he and his dad finally reconcile. Afterwards, Wonka allows Charlie and his family to move into the factory together.
We hear the narrator say these words. In the end, Charlie Bucket won a chocolate factory, but Willy Wonka got something even better, a family. Heartwarming, isn't it? May we never forget the importance of family and the role they play in our lives. 接下来我们来揭晓今天电影迷巧克力冒险工厂 Charlie and the Chocolate Factory 要学什么。So, what do you think? Are the squirrels real in the nut sorting room scene? The answer is yes, but partially only. Director Tim Burton decided to use 40 real squirrels to complete the scene, which were professionally trained by the Nut Room animal trainer Michael Alexander and his team. They spent a total of 19 weeks training these squirrels for this one scene. The squirrel were trained to sit on the stool, which they open nuts on and then drop the nuts onto the conveyor belt. Originally, they wanted to use 100 squirrels. However, due to the fact that squirrels can be difficult to handle and unpredictable, they trained 40, and the rest were Hollywood magic, a combination of animatronics and CGI. Pretty cool, right? Hope you've learned something useful in this episode of Cinephile. You can find more on the FUNDAY website. Let's make every day a fun day.
You ever met him?
I did. I thought he was great at first, but then he didn't turn out so nice. He also has a funny haircut.
I do not